True, the E90 is a brick. I'll give it that. But I'm willing to carry that brick because it helps me do what I would like to do in my everyday use of a smartphone. Word processing. Oh man, that was one pet peeve that I had with the iPhone was the word processing. I like to write poetry, blog entries. I love to write. So a QWERTY keyboard in itself is a must for me. The virtual QWERTY keyboard at first I thought would be a bit hard to get used to, but I found myself adapting to it quite nicely. After the first day and a half or so, I was speeding along just typing away. But unfortunately, there is no Word application on the iPhone that could take advantage of the QWERTY keyboard. The only alternative that I had with the iPhone was to go into the Notes application and jot down whatever I was feeling, whether it be a poem or a blog entry. And this was okay. It was all right. I could go in, get my fingers, go across the letters for as long as I wanted to, and then eventually email that entire thing to myself, and then copy and paste the text into a Microsoft Word document, which I then use to post in other areas. That workaround was okay at first because I wanted to have the iPhone that badly, but after a few days of going through that, you start to think to yourself, okay, this is stupid. Basically, that's what I ended up thinking. But no matter how stupid I thought it was, I was willing to stay with it. As long as it meant that I could hold on to the iPhone and, be mesmerized by the colors and be impressed by the design. But then the whole SIM card thing started when I tried to swap it with the E90. I won't go into any detail about that. All I know is that I popped the SIM card into the E90, and the E90 wasn't happy. I'm just going to leave it at that. Since then, I think what upset me the most was that basically I couldn't have my cake and eat it too, like a tech addict. I wanted to have the chance to be able to use my iPhone with the N95 and the E90, and my world would have been set. But things worked out the way that they did, and the best thing for me was to get rid of the iPhone, go back to my regular voice plan with AT&T and the data plan, and stay with this. That's all there was to it. I accept that fact here and now. And mainly because Nokia, I believe, is still on top when it comes to making quality smartphones that are true convergence devices. To be able to blend a camcorder with a great still camera and a word processor and a great phone with good reception, it's not an easy thing to do. And I think Nokia has done a great job of pulling it off. So here's to Nokia and here's to Apple. I'm pretty sure that down the road, you're going to have those software updates that are going to eventually come, I hope. And then who knows, maybe they'll come out with a new revamped model of the iPhone that'll make me want to go out and, spend my money all over again to buy that and test it out. But for right now, this is where it's at. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's it. In my world, Nokia is king. Take care.